I know there's
ancients.
a paladin class, paladin subclass, whatever you want to call it, known as the Grave Domain.
I
Really?
thought it was cleric.
I've always paladin.
I don't know.
Was it cleric?
No.
Yeah,
Hold
I'm
on.
pretty sure that one was cleric.
Because then there you go. I haven't played D&D
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
No, the only reason I know that is because Caduceus is a grave clerik.
Yeah, they get the clerics get domains.
Well,
life,
you
light.
are not a cleric.
I'm not a cleric. I'm a
Yeah.
paladin. So.
Oh, I guess I'm a guard,
Excuse me.
so I don't know if that.
You're a fighter.
82.
Yeah, I'm a fighter.
Enhancing sacred oaths. So I would
still
have
have it.
chosen the Oath of Devotion, which means I can turn the unholy. Protection from evil and good, sanctuary, lesser restoration, zone of truth, beacon of hope, dispel magic, but I can cast spells. So let me go and see what spells I can cast.
See if
Where
you
am
have
I at?
access to speak with Deed.
Yep, 207. I really wish that this bitch had
Bookmarks?
fucking bookmarks. Plus command. Food and drink. A burning spike. Protection from poison. I cannot. I can cast Revivify, but that's not it. Do they even get Speak with Dead? Apparently not.
Weird.
Not according to this one. Where's my spell encyclopedia? While the rest of you want to figure something out, I'm gonna figure out if I can Speak with Dead. Oh, nope. Bard Cleric only 3rd level. Alright, I don't have it.
Rip. So should we just go on a whim and just go at
What's
random?
going on?
Oh, so not to alarm you, but this place no safe.
Well, obviously, with all the banging and popping and... Yes, I agree. It is not safe. We need to leave.
So we use cube again.
Okay.
We're trying to figure out what to aim at, and so we tried to ask Pete if we should use a color, and he said to ask our local tapeworm.
I see.
And our local tapeworm said to go ask a ghost.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So now
Well.
we don't have speak ghost. We don't have ghost whisperer.
Then just pick a color. Why do we need a ghost? Just... We shouldn't be bound by some kind of script that leads our lives.
True. This is all improv anyway.
But, I mean, asking Pete questions and following what he said to the letter is actually the only reason I've made it to level 10.
It's Pete person sounds like he knows what he's talking about.
I mean, the best solution he ever gave me was, does a Liera go a bouncy? Ooh. And that's how I got my promotion.
Well, I don't know who this Lyra is, but I do know that none of us can speak with ghosts, so we might as well just take the next step and just pick a color.
Well, I
Please.
was thinking pink or orange.
Pink.
Oh, wait.
Pink, like the color of a tongue, so we might end up in somebody's stomach?
Well, flowers. We could end up in a garden.
Oh, orange could be good. It could
Orange
be like
could also be fire.
yeah, I guess.
Pink sounds like it's the safer one.
Oh, wait. Pink it is. Thank you for pulling out your horn to serenade my decision. Very well. I will attempt to solve the Rubik's Cube for pink. bet Kay is gonna haunt me for fucking ever. Swear to
Wow.
God.
What?
While our while our paladin is solving for Pink, I'm gonna ask Pete, is Pink gonna be safe?
Okay. Speaking
The
of
wind is in my sail. Pete agrees. Pink it is.
Okay. Go pink. Pink, 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 pink.
What role are you doing?
I think
Shit.
I think
And
the
we
little
have
one
another
has the Zinni.
non-colorblind character to help you with.
Oh, I am. Hello.
That's true. I'm going to go with a wisdom because I'm a paladin. So paladins are
What kind of
supposedly
wisdom
more.
skill?
What? Fuck. Where's my character sheet?
Inside.
But, okay, what were you trying to attempt with this insight or wisdom?
I
Hold on,
was just
let me find
helping
a
her.
character sheet.
Insight
go.
is wisdom. I was just trying to help her.
Maybe animal handling. Are we sure this cube isn't alive?
God.
No, I'm going to focus on finding a pink that will ensure our best survival. Does that
So-
bullshit make it?
So perception to try to look for the best pink and go for it.
All right.
Yes.
How many rolls you gonna? How in depth are you gonna look into the rubrics?
This
How
is.
many
I'm
cards?
gonna.
Because
We don't seem to be in extreme danger currently, because none of the bullets seem to be going high enough.
So, also, Wolf, what
Uh-huh.
are you doing? Because you said you were helping.
Maybe survival to help. You know.
Okay. So, how many
Yes.
cards?
Brain
going
snacks.
I'd say 2.
Yeah, I'll go with 2.
Oh no!
Jesus.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh
Pete said it was gonna be safe, Grim.
He said it was safe.
Oh
Rip us.
no!
It
What?
doesn't sound safe.
Okay. What is this?
So, do you remember the blue wombat?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah?
Shit. Like awesome power crystals and shapeshifters.
So, through the power of the Rubik's Cube, you all have been shapeshifted into blue wombats.
No.
And now you need to collect the 7th power of Chaos Emerald.
Wait, does this mean that we got
What?
transported back to our dimension, but we've been...
To our home
Okay!
dimension?
Now we can actually do this! Because we were told that if
And
we
we're
collect
blue
the
wombats!
Yes!
We are the fastest of the wombats!
The fastest wombat.
You all have a plus 50 to your athletics.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus.
You're a blue wombat, the fastest color of wombat.
The fastest color of wombat.
And we poop cubes!
And we poop cubes.
Do, 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 do,
Do,
do.
do, 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 do.
So now you're in the throne room again with the regent, with all his advisors. Ah yes, blue wombats, welcome.
Hello!
Okay.
Hello.
Hello again.
Again?
I mean, yes, again.
We're so fast that sometimes time loops.
Oh yes, of course. You're a blue wombat, of course.
Yeah.
How a blue wombat thing to say to me, a non-blue wombat. Blue wombat jokes, everyone. Everyone laughs.
Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
So yes, we need you to collect the Chaos Emeralds to reassemble the Chaos Gods.
Yes.
Very well.
Oh,
Right, we have the perfect situation. We can teleport you into the tower because thankfully one of our advisors realized we can actually make a railgun to pierce the tower and send you guys in there through red pandamancy.
And the chaos emeralds are within
You
the
have
tower?
enough red pandas to
Yes.
power that, though.
Don't worry, all my advisors are red pandamancers.
Okay.
Golden.
Oh, I
In
might have
fact,
a.
that cube
They would.
that we once gave to the people who came before you, they were a bunch of weird bunch. Don't worry, they're probably dead by now.
Mhm.
Most likely.
It was all powered by red pandamancy. Inside was a red panda, actually with magnets, changing everything for them. They actually had no choice about what they were doing, but yet they thought they were doing stuff. It was a laugh.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm going to look up. Wait, did Handsome Pete also turn into a blue wombat?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna look up and ask Wombat Pete.
Handsome Wombat Pete to you.
Handsome wombat.
Oh no. Can I look through my what is it here? My Carlin's little brother's box.
You
Hell
want
to
to
the
look at?
no.
Sorry, you're looking there. Sure, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna pull something out, Grim.
All right, cool.
Yeah. So
Wait, how do you still have the box?
he had it. Our thing had it on him.
They just looted his corpse. No one
yeah,
else did.
looted his corpse.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we're just looted his corpse.
Well, hold on. Before we do this, we should explain what cracked Jesse Balo up, because he did
Yeah.
turn
So
to.
he asked Pete, and he says, "Were you aware that it was all red pandas?" And Handsome Pete, the bot,
Handsome Wombat Pete.
said, "Hell to the nah!"
Okay.
Exclamation mark.
Hmm.
Right. Yes. So go ahead, pull something from your little box.
Okay. Should I roll a d10 of swords, Grim?
Yeah, I'll give you a dice.
Okay. So just so you know, if I roll a 7, this
Well, I
potentially.
mean, technically, you could just pull another love letter deck.
Yeah, but there's not a
Check
10. Oh wait, no, you can count the 0 as a
Zeros.
10.
One moment.
No, we'll do it the traditional way with a dice.
I don't, apparently there's not a D10, so
Really?
I'm gonna give you a D20.
Okay.
Divided by 2.
Oh, I assumed you were just gonna have him roll Pete.
I mean, you could, but I want to see like he's
Yeah.
recording.
Yeah.
So divide that by
wasn't
2.
a roll.
Ring.
6.
Oh, so close to the black hole.
It's
so
literally
close.
right beside it.
Reroll then, we'll see what you get, but stick with the first one.
Yeah. So the first one was Naked Archibald Theodore III.
Which is what you're gonna draw, right? But
Which is what
see
I'm
if it is the black card. I just want to see what you get.
16. And that's the crystal power, the crystal skull that powers the
Oh,
nuclear
he
reactor.
literally
Neutrons.
sandwiched the black hole, Grim.
Yeah, so you got anyway. You get Archibald. So explain what happens.
So as I pull out, naked Archibald Theodore III, who's currently naked.
He also is now, by the way, a blue wombat.
Who's now also a blue wombat, which is great. Really fast. So
Six.
they think I'm his BFF, but can't tell from. Well, apparently, I have another version of myself, which is like meat self, but that wasn't never really explained due to the lore. But that was in like episode 532, due to a teapot that excretes liquid meat that could turn into a clone of oneself.
But you haven't. But we haven't got that yet. But
No,
yes,
no, we
go on.
haven't. No, we haven't gotten that yet. So it doesn't really matter. But yeah, he's currently freaking out right now, wondering what the fuck is going on. And we tried to explain to him.
Whoa, man! Whoa, man! Oh God! Oh man! Oh God! Oh man! Oh God! Oh man!
So, Mr.
Okay.
Theodore Reginald
Are you quite
Okay,
finished?
I'm gonna try to use a soothing presence to just calm him down a little bit.
Okay. What do I need to do?
It's no roll. It's just it's a bonus action. I choose up to 3 creatures and give them 3 temporary hit points to try to comfort him. Make him feel a little warmer on the inside with 3 extra temporary hit points.
And he does feel warm inside. Oh man. Oh god. Oh man.
Here we go again.
Give him a hug. It's okay, man.
He hugs you back. Blue wombat on blue wombat.
Oh, that's
5 inches apart
Hot.
because you're not gay.
And we don't want to spread viruses.
Social distancing, hugging. Alright. But yeah, so you're in front of him, so I say, yes, we can get you to the tower. We have this railgun all set up right here, waiting for you.
I think we should do it.
I only thought there was one of you though.
Well, you see,
Twins.
5 of these blue wombats are after images.
Oh. I see.
Waves arms.
So what one
like a
of you is
ghost.
the real one?
You will never
Big
know.
paladin over there.
Oh.
What'd you say? Sorry.
That's why you see me acting, and not paladin.
I see.
Ah.
Well, there's enough room for one of you.
Mm-mm.
So please get into the gun, the cannon. And then you can go get us all the Chaos Emeralds.
Yes. Bishop?
I will graciously sacrifice myself.
You got 4 shots.
I will use diminution to shrink to fucking microscopic form, so I'm smaller than tiny, to
Right.
hopefully fit in the cannon with her.
No, you can.
Hmm.
It's not the 2-man cannon.
Are you sure? Are you sure there's enough room for only one wombat and not like 2 others?
I was told that there was only one. So yes, it was designed for one.
Well, it couldn't
Oh, I'm
hurt
sure
to
this
try
one
and
can
stuff all of
dwell.
this in. What's the
I
worst
mean,
that could
maybe. Do any have a plunger I could put on your faces?
happen? That doesn't sound like
I'm
a fun
sorry.
time.
A what?
It claps his hands, and a plunger appears. Right, come on now, line up.
Yes. No. I'm.
Come
fine,
on,
thank
come on.
you.
Let me stop pushing you. Closer, closer,
No.
closer to the gun.
I'll bite whoever's
Cannon,
pushing at me.
Cannon, 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 cannon.
You
Do
st-
not
s-
touch me. I'm a baroness.
They
Get your
still
hands off me.
touch you.
They touch you even more because you're a baroness.
Dare you?
Very, very tiny, squeaky voice. What about just firing the cannon multiple times?
That good idea.
Is it only one shot, or can we fire this cannon multiple times?
I don't know. I'm not Red Panda Mouser.
Let's give it a go.
Well, your advisors. What say they?
I don't know. What do you say? Oh no, we've never tested it before.
Oh.
Well, let's try it.
Let's try it. Let's try it.
Come along, Baroness.
Worst case scenario,
I
you make
am-
another one. Squeak, squeak, squeak.
I am not getting in there with you. I am not going to be
Cannon father?
cat. I'm not going to be cat-sploded all over the walls.
Cat explosion.
But you're a wombat.
Exactly. So we're immune to explosions.
I
I never knew
identify.
the images have different personalities.
It's a good
Time
trick.
travel is
I-
a very
Look, it's a
strange thing.
wombat
M.
secret technique.
I am and will always identify as
Jeremy.
a proper tabaxi.
Well, you
Yeah.
lost.
Yeah.
Come, Jeffrey. Submit to the plunger.
Do-do-do-do.
Jesus.
That's my best blunder expression.
That's fine.
Best sound effects ever.
So all three of you have been plunged in with Margot, Wolfie are in,
No,
and
no.
Balo is tiny.
No, Ember did not. She
didn't say
avoided
you.
it. Oh, you said 4,
What?
so...
No, I said 3.
3.
I thought you said 4, all 4 of you.
Nope, 3.
Nope.
Oh.
Well,
Yep. So all
Okay.
3 of you are in. All right. So now, the 3 of you with your plus 50s, I'm going to have to ask you to do some
oh no.
difficulty checks. This is to see, with your athletics, since you're all in there, how well you can guide yourselves in the air.
I just hope y'all just slam into a wall and I'll die. It'll just
This is getting me nuts. Very well.
Alright, so please, line your ones up.
Oh god, we don't even get to. It's just a
You
blind.
do.
That's my
Okay.
secret power. What's one that makes
So
So,
an
Wolf, this
elephant?
one's your one. This one's your one.
Mine?
Margot, this one's your one. And
Okay,
then
so I
this
hit the
one's
center.
Jesse's.
Hold on.
And back. What a
Wait a
mess.
second.
What a
Right,
mess.
so you all been plunged into. All 3 of you have been plunged into it because it is a one-man cannon with technically 2 and a 10th men in it. You all need to do an athletics check to see if you can guide yourselves to the tower without going going even though it isn't acrobatics. I don't care. I give you guys 50 athletics.
Okay, wait a second. I really do want to make sure this middle one is mine, right?
And then this one here is yours, Jesse.
Okay. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's.
And we'll discuss if it fits on.
Best I got.
Alright. So, what's my secret power? Sean Connery. That doesn't fit.
Aw, damn it.
Right. What is one thing that makes an elf instantly ejaculate? Judging elves by their color of skin and not by the content of a character.
I mean, yeah,
Fuck.
that's an elf thing. That's
Fuck,
a very elf
Margo.
thing.
Fuck.
Okay.
And then Jesse. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's flash flooding. Does that fit everyone?
Maybe
Yeah.
it's flash flooding?
Not really.
No,
Really?
I don't think so.
not really.
Well, basically,
Best I had.
apparently, even though you guys have a plus 50, you don't succeed being Wolf and Jesse. So what ends up happening
Wolf and Margo.
is you guys are shot in random directions, and while Margot is going the right way. And basically, the best way I could put it across, you are neither red pandas, so you don't survive the gun. Because the rules of a red panda railgun, those who do not know that we set up, is red pandas, when shot with it, will survive.
Yep.
However, they are not red pandas, and it wasn't correctly aimed for them. So, the equivalent of what happened is Balo and Wolf here. You know, they just fly off, and let's see what happened to them and how they died.
Okay. While I'm flying off in the wrong direction, can I make the
Oh,
coat
actu-
transform into a
you know-
red panda?
Actually, I'll do
Dude.
exactly what happened with Margot. Here you go, you guys.
This is your death save.
This is what happens to you. Right? So this is what will happen to you. You guys get to decide what happened. So
How
please,
you die.
not how you die, not how you
Oh,
die.
Just
With
what
yours,
happened.
it said this is how I want to die.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true. Yes.
So please reveal them and then put a card next.
All right. Sure. Next on ESPN2, the World Series of.
So this is basically what your next campaign, Wolf. Wolf survived. Basically, it's just he decides what is going to happen to his character for next session. And then Jesse is no enforcer wants to manage the panel on.
Oh, right, I should have drawn a
There you go.
separate about me.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
you
Yeah,
should-
I
yeah,
should
you
gone up to.
Just making
Push
sure,
back,
just in
back.
case.
There you go.
Oh, let's see. Yeah, no, it doesn't change a damn thing.
Yeah.
Alright. So Jesse's is no enforcer wants to manage the panel on blank, which is police brutality. So basically, what I'm imagining right there is you get shot into the balloon dimension. You go so far to go to police dimension, and they beat you to death.
Oh, no.
For killing, wacky waving, inflatable arm flailing,
Well, not
two
just killing.
gymnastics.
No, they were wanted before that for killing.
Yeah, we were all wanted before that.
But
Yeah,
Graham,
that's true.
blue wombats were not wanted.
Yeah, but it's any non-balloon.
Yes, non-balloons.
Right. It was a
So they're
non-balloon.
prejudiced to just about everything. That's not a balloon.
Can I use my Can I turn my cloak
Right,
back into the balloon
so-
suit?
Okay, so Wolf, what happened to you is a really hilarious set of events.
Yeah.
So you get
Well,
shot into a neighboring castle,
Uh-huh.
and as they pull out the baby gets flown out the window, and now you're the baby. So imagine the midwife pulling you out, right? And like they just knock the baby out. It's happening so fast because 50 plus athletics here,
Yeah.
and it's like in a blink of an eye, the baby disappears, and it's you.
It's
So
like
now you are treated as
the royal
the baby,
I
the
am
royal baby.
royal baby.
So
That is
well
now a
done.
blue wombat somehow.
Well, again, that led to a lot of concerns. A lot of problems happen about who the fuck is the queen fucking now.
I am
Regarding
the
that,
king now.
what is no longer an actual brownie. It's now a blue wombat. Like what the hell?
Oh, right,
What's
because I'm a
going on
blue.
here? So he pretty much tore apart the kingdom, and the marriage of the queen and the king, and got some poor guy killed.
Oh boy.
Well done.
Oh,
That's what happened to your
Okay.
two characters.
Okay, so you're saying Wolf is now guest starring on Days of Our Life.
Yes, he is.
However,
Mhm.
with Margot's character, she
Yes.
got shot into the tower and lands safely.
Yay.
Hooray! For my horrifying answer of judging elves by their skin color and not by their character.
Yeah, none of my cards would have helped with that.
So, just for the sake of it, I'll tell you guys what happens to your new characters. Just let me just clean up the board a bit.
Oh.
So I'll put these here,
There we go.
there. Alright, so basically, as Margot's character lands in the tower and everything like that, two other kobolds roll out of a rope, who have been hiding there the entire time.
Oh.
Are they still kobolds, though?
No, they're blue wombats.
Good.
Oh, I got another antler. Oh, Baron.
I explained why I've been hiding.
Minor.
Alright, so that's what happens. Now, before we go back to you guys in the tower, Liara's character, what is happening with you? You just saw him fly off.
And this is why I chose not to get jam-packed into the gun with them. Some people just don't have the wisdom. Well, I'm sure she'll figure it out.
Wait, what happened to handsome wombat Pete?
Again, we'll go back to that in a moment. I just want to figure out what's happening with Liara's character.
Ember is just... She's gonna go to the nearest, I guess, tavern and just eat.
So you're no longer a part of the campaign, basically.
Well, I mean, she can't get into the tower. And she's not getting in that gun because they haven't tested whether it'll work a second time.
Mm-hmm.
So there's not really much she can do
Right.
because she can't fly.
Right.
So I guess, yeah.
She retires to a life
Yeah,
of...
she retires.
Yeah.
That
Mr.
is what
Tiger.
I have named you.
Alright,
Okay.
so what happens is three kobolds come out of the rope.
Oh, wait, hold
Three
on. then I
cobalt
have to-
wombats.
Three blue yeah.
Ooh, fancy, Liara.
Fancy.
Oh, fancy prince.
Oh, I hate males. I hate playing male characters.
Oh.
You don't have to be a male.
No, you can be a
character.
princess.
You
You
could
can
be a
be a
female
princess.
prince.
Yeah.
Just be formally named.
Hold on, I have to think of a name for your princess.
Meg.
No.
Uh, Shelly.
There you go. Because everybody has ridiculous names. And by
Steve.
ridiculous, I mean
Shelley.
just... Bleh.
Basic.
Because what did you name me, Wolf?
Morky.
Morky?
Morky.
Yes.
Because we were doing a whole Rick and Morty shtick.
Okay. What class would a jester be?
Bard.
Bard.
Yeah,
Bard
Bard.
or
Yeah,
rogue.
okay.
Bard or rogue.
Probably bard.
Bard.
I think rogue actually has a subclass trickster, doesn't it?
But if you're going by traditional jester, it's a bard.
Mm.
Mhm.
They are an entertainer.
And I'm not gonna
Mine-
lie, that antler seems like a druid to me.
Hey, look! I'm wearing Ember's scarf. I don't even know what class
is a
I would be.
princess, Then?
Yeah.
You could always ask handsome Wombat Pete.
Well, yeah, but he doesn't give like answers. He
You
just
can,
says
you
yes
can do
or
choose.
no.
remember?
You could roll a. Let's see, was it 9?
Well, you could also do choose.
It's true.
Right, but I don't know what to choose
There's
from
all of them up.
because
12.
You can put them
There are
all up.
12 classes.
so I'll just roll a d12.
Well, I'll be honest. When I think fancy and then royalty as a class, for some reason I go assassin.
Yeah, but let her think. Just let her think.
But yeah.
12.
Okay, so
Wizard.
the 12th wizard. Yep.
Okay.
Ooh, fancy.
What would be a
See what
baron
the-
though?
Probably some type of fighter.
Probably. Well, from the looks of it, he looks like a knight, so yeah, I guess fighter or paladin. I don't know.
I mean, I'm going with just looks like a druid, and that's just your title. But
Oh, yeah, I guess I could be a druid. Oh,
that's me.
druid
It's
fighter
up to you.
mix. So class.
Ooh, you're multi-classing.
Multi-classing druid fighter. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, but okay. So what happened is, Margot's character Morky was shot into a tower with an anti-material red panda railgun that's slightly customized for wombats.
Slightly
Blue
customized.
wombats.
Don't you dare try to shoot a red wombat in there. Will not go pretty.
Nope.
Nope.
It's basically been reverse engineered, literally. But yes, so you've all been shot into the tower, and you're now in the tower. Question.
Finally.
The question is, what did happen to handsome wombat Pete?
Well, he was a banner, right?
He was tied to a
And-
flag.
Yeah, so I would just say he makes it. He's no longer tied to the flag anymore.
Oh no.
That poor world.
But he's with you still.
Oh,
He made
Oh,
it.
it just flew along with me. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
you did shrink yourself to like minuscule size, so
I mean, my
You
stuff would shrink with me.
yeah.
But when you
if
but
Handsome
you
Pete
but when
got
you died,
detached-
like your magic just wore off.
True. So as soon as I died, right beside Margaret, she just sees a flag fucking growing back to normal standard size.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed.
So, what do?
Yes, what is our next step?
Paladin
Bishop?
Morky, what are we here for?
yes. So you have probably noticed that you are no longer your scaly selves.
No.
I appreciate you hiding in my robes.
It was warm.
Agreed. We are on a very important mission to find within this tower the Chaos Emeralds.
Of
These
lore?
Chaos Emeralds will bring together the destroyed person of Dibbles, the god of chaos. Because without him, moons will crash into this planet, killing everybody and everything.
I see. Well, I don't like that.
So, we must traverse these halls to find the emeralds.
Do. Oh, what's in this box thing?
Oh no.
Oh look, the box has flown into the tower. With you guys. You somehow all your magical equipment is still with you.
I'm a new kobold.
Look at this cape I found! It transforms!
Oh, what's in this box? Huh.
The cape.
Oh.
And what the fucking cape? Since I'm a bard, the cape transforms into a loincloth.
Grim.
Yeah?
I'm ready to seduce.
Oh
Grim.
no.
Yeah?
I rolled a 7.
Right.
You rolled a 7.
I rolled a 7.
Right.
Yeah, but cut that in half because that's a d20, not a d10. You need to roll a 14 for it to be a 7, Wolf.
Oh, right.
14 or 15.
Oh,
So
right.
that's actually... Are we rounding up or down, Graham?
Down.
Okay.
So
Oh.
that's a 3.
Oh, okay. I'm sad now.
What is it?
I mean, you can
it's the-
roll again to see if... To see...
I got the toy squirt gun. Solid sponge liquid.
So now it shoots out liquidized sponge.
Yes, I have a weapon. I was hoping to get
I
the
have
tank.
a red panda.
It makes me wonder, you know how sponge absorbs things? Do you think liquid sponge is an anti-water agent? Since liquid sponge can never really exist here, we're talking
True.
about the world of hypothetical.
Yeah.
I mean, liquid sponge can exist. You just have to find the actual creature that's a sponge and melt it.
But we're talking about it's still a sponge, but it's also a liquid. So
Yeah,
technically, it's
no.
a paradox.
True.
It would probably be one of those where you pour a little bit of the liquid sponge into a container of water and it converts the rest of the liquid into liquid sponge.
Oh god. That's what you have.
Oh, okay.
You have an anti-liquid gun.
Nice.
That will soon turn the world into liquid sponge if used
Oh no.
wrongly. You must choose wisely.
Proceeds to shoot at moon full of liquid.
That is a good idea.
Steve, think that one through. What's worse than a liquid moon? A liquid sponge moon. That's right, Steve. Good Steve.
Why
Let's not shoot
sponge
it.
moon?
I have power.
Steve, don't make me slap you with a red panda.
Okay.
I just want to say this. So technically, wouldn't that mean all creatures are 70% liquid sponge?
I guess.
Only if they come in
mean-
only if they come in contact with liquid sponge.
But no, if you shoot the moon and it becomes liquid sponge,
Uh-huh.
that is the source of all water. And so if you
Then,
destroy
yeah.
that,
Yeah.
so
All water would become liquid sponge.
and you're because you're 70%, you'd be 70% liquid sponge.
Oh.
But we are blue wombats. What
Oh, you prob-
percentage is blue wombats? Water.
They're 100% water.
Oh god.
Okay. Well, let us find these emeralds.
Chaos stones?
Yes.
I believe.
Emeralds.
Chaos Emeralds of Lore. There's a song about it. I don't fucking know the song. I'm a terrible bard.
We were trying not to say anything.
I know.
Oh wait! Through the tower!
Do, do, do.
So,
Onward.
so talk to me what
Yep.
you're doing.
Okay.
BRB!
So while he's BRB, tell me exactly what you're doing.
Guessing we're gonna search the tower for the emeralds.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
and how are you going to do that? Help me through your thought process here.
I guess we'll just like explore. Oh god.
I mean,
Sneezing.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic and use that spell to try and find any. To kind of detect if there's any, as we're going through the tower, any sense of magic.
Well, I'm
Such-
going to tell you this, right now. So, with Detect Magic, you find out that everything's magic.
Oh.
Okay.
Like like everything. The tower is magic. And without magic, the tower wouldn't exist.
Right.
So everything is magic that you try and find.
Gotcha.
And that's not me being a dick either. It's just
No, I get it.
making sure.
But what color does she see for the magic?
It's rainbow.
Ooh.
Ah, so it's all the schools of magic.
Yeah. It's chaos.
Yeah, fits.
It's all magic. So what do?
Yeah, so just help me through your thought
That-
process, everyone.
That's a good question. I don't know what we're doing.
Well, what area of the tower are we in currently? Like, are we just in a hallway? Are we...
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Alright, well, I want to go left down the hallway.
I said, like, saying you left towards, but I'm not looking for a direction. I just want to know what
Oh.
you guys are doing to look for these emeralds. It's a big fucking place. I can't just say, like, oh, look, a big hall, because it's going to be a big hall. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, look,
No,
another corridor. Oh,
Alright,
look,
alright.
another corridor. Oh, look, a
Alright.
big pit. Oh, look, a
Alright.
ceiling.
No.
Right
I'm gonna go to the dining hall and look for the crystal there.
But that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Help me through your thought process to how you're going to try and locate these.
With perception?
I mean, I see, this is meant to be an improv thing, so that's what I was asking.
Right. Yeah,
I'm
Don't.
going to pull out my rope of red pandas. There's just red pandas tied together. I'm going to lay the rope on the ground and say, "Go to the emeralds and follow it."
They look all confused and all go in random directions.
Oh, I follow one of the
Despite
red
that
pandas.
they're all tied together.
Yeah. So they're not actually moving.
Oh,
Well, it's not an intelligent bard, so he's just gonna keep following the pandas.
okay. I'm just gonna open doors, see if I can find anything, like, and calling out, "Here, emerald, emerald, emerald. I would like, I want the emerald. Somebody please give me the emerald." Just like a crack addict, just like needing another fix. Just like, I need this emerald. I need this emerald. Like, just opening doors and just hoping I find this emerald.
No,
Shelly, I think Steve has a
that's
problem.
exactly what I was looking for. Exactly
Okay.
what I was looking
I'm
for.
going to
So what
to
happens?
trail
what hap-
along like I've got him on a leash.
Alright, so what happens is that as you're going through, like all shaking, rubbing your arms, and like, you know, absolutely crack addicted, like literally calling out. Before you even get to the door opens. A hand comes out and just presents like a weird, like multicolored jewel to you. It's as big as your head.
I grab it.
You grab it and the door closes on you.
I say, "Thank you. It's mine."
You're welcome.
That worked. Everybody, 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 pretend to be a crackhead. I don't know what crackhead is, but act like you really want the emerald, and you might get emerald.
I see.
Very well.
Maximum chaos.
All right, so now whoever wants to do this, roll a performance for me.
Okay. I'll do it. Yummy, 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 emerald, emerald, yummy, yummy, emerald, please, please, please.
Is that how a crack addict is to you, Liara? Just asking.
Yeah.
Okay. So please give me your thing. Please give me your thing from the middle.
Oh, sorry. There you go.
Thank you. So Liara,
Mhm.
the way you do it is I just might as well reveal yours because it's funny.
Such a
You start going.
Good and
You just,
fitting.
you just start going round, smashing literal pots, trying looking for the kills rebels. Like you're a violent, destructive crack addict, and you just start smashing them, and eventually, yeah, you find one.
Got it.
Yay! We
And
got
I'll
two.
run over and I'll
Okay.
bring it to the bishop.
Okay, I'm going to try to have the armor transform. Use one of the red pandas as a bargaining of. I'll trade anyone. Red panda for a rock. Red panda for the jewel. Yes, red panda. Jewel?
And such
Red
is the folly of man that they do, in fact, do that.
No one buys a red panda.
Oh, no, they do.
No one
But
buys
such
a
is the
red
folly of
panda.
man that they do.
Because of the red
They-
panda.
That they trade an emerald for a red panda.
Yeah, because it's the folly of man.
So we have three
Marky,
so far?
Success.
Yep.
It just cost me one red panda.
Yeah, we have 3 so far.
All right, go, Michael.
Oh no.
I swear, by all that is good and holy, if I don't get a Chaos Emerald in my hands right now, I am going to smash somebody's face in. I swear to God.
In fact, they're so threatened that they feel like if they
Intimidation
don't-
check for an emerald.
if they feel like they don't do it. If they feel like you don't do it, they're gonna die of dysentery.
Jesus.
A pox on you! A pox on your mother! A pox. Oh, and Emma, I take it back. No poxes. No poxes.
Yay!
West it be?
Suddenly you're from Boston.
Boston.
No.
Can
Oh,
I
yes,
please
sir.
to get a second?
Spicy.
It's like, I have two, I have one, but can I have two?
Let's see. Let's see if that's a good roll or not. Oh no.
Oh no.
A rival dojo son shows up.
Oh,
They show up and they want to get your emerald.
Uh-oh.
No.
We have to defend against the rival dojo.
The rival dojo of green wombats.
I can vicious
What do
mockery
wait,
them.
what do wombats eat?
Plant life.
Our blue wombats.
Green
Blue
wombats
wombats.
are about to eat a can of whoop ass.
That's what they are. Mm-hmm.
Blue wombats eat gold rings. Yeah.
and chili
Oh,
dogs.
Gold
I see.
And chili.
onion ring.
My onion ring.
Oh no. So
I
I
see.
guess we're in.
So you guys are now being fought. Well, Wolf is. You're all separate.
Yes.
Trying to do
Alright.
it. He's being fought by a whole rival dojo.
Put him up. Wait, can't I just run away?
I mean, you can.
I try and run away.
All right.
It's
I'm
my
looking at
emerald.
one of you to see if you do. Oh, because of the intelligent design of the tower, you are unable to run away.
Oh, Jesus. God damn.
All right.
You're not
We
there.
fight.
You're not there with him. You're doing a
Oh.
separate thing.
Yeah,
No.
we're all scattered.
That's right.
You are unable to run away, and you're
Oh, no.
surrounded by, literally cornered, by the rival dojo of green wombats.
How many wombats are enrolled in that dojo?
Oh, according to what I've done here, as far as he's concerned, there's an unlimited amount of them.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
As far as he's concerned, there's an unlimited amount of them.
That's a lot of dojo.
Oh no.
Not a
Oh,
green
not my
wombat.
problem.
So what are you gonna do, Wolf? You're surrounded by an unlimited amount of green wombats,
Ah. I look at
wanting your emerald.
it's my emerald. I try and run away again.
You're cornered. You can't.
Oh. Is there a window?
No,
No, I'm
it's
cornered.
a windowless tower. The only window that was made was the one that Margot's carried.
Let's see here. I try and bribe them with my bowl of comfortable warmth.
How are you
Instead
gonna
of
bribe him with that?
so
Explain to me. Help me envision what you envision.
so I try and like a car commercial, like try and really upsell this. Like you see
Go
this
ahead,
bowl?
do it.
You see this bowl right here? Really great bowl. Really great bowl. Can turn to any size. Any size. Shows how big it can get. Fills it up with carbonated jacuzzi water. Go inside. Scrub yourself clean. All clean. You can drink it. All pure. Very pure. Very good. Very good. Very delicious. Very nutritious. You know, with so much more than emerald. Emerald, nothing. Nada. A piece of poop. Piece of poop. Poop, poop, poop. This bowl, magic. Magical. More magic than emerald. So good that you could just slap this baby and turn it into a boat with water inside and it still float. It's good. For all your price of a low number of free. That's right, free. And what you get with this free purchase of this free item, you get high fives. Or thumbs up. Sometimes people don't like being touched. And smiles. No.
Okay, Wolf.
Yes.
help me make this sense of this. Everyone, help me
A
make sense.
giant man baby.
Obviously, that's the JoJo Sensei.
Alright, the Dodo
Oh.
Sensei is a giant, powdery, 500-pound human
Oh,
male
God.
man baby.
Okay.
That is in a green wombat fursuit.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright,
Okay.
and he literally comes out, towering above you all. He's intimidating.
Oh.
But I thought we weren't there.
Well,
Yeah, I
You
thought they
said
were.
towering above you all.
yes.
Wolf and the green wombats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were including us. Sorry, I misunderstood.
It's okay. I thought so too.
He's there. He's intimidating. So, what are you gonna do? So, because you've done this lovely commercial, and you provoke the head, the sensei of the dojo.
Oh no. Hello, Mr. Sensei. Yes. Hi. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah to you too. See, I have magic bowl. You guys no need emerald, right? Right. No need emerald. But see, you could have this instead. It really good, especially for your dojo. It good for training. Good for everything. You know, it's magical. It tastes good. It's carbonated.
Drink.
Yes, drink. See? And I hand him the bowl in hopes that...
No. You drink.
Oh, me drink? Oh, okay, yeah. See? And I drink from the bowl.
What liquid did you put in it, by the way?
Fuck, I don't remember. All I said was
No,
it was
No,
carbonated.
no, I know, but it's any liquid that goes into it is carbonated. So what liquid are you putting into
Oh,
it?
right.
You
Well, I
no-
mean, the
Yeah.
turtle put something in it.
I know, but what liquid does he have on him that he's putting into?
Guess it's piss, because I have no...
Oh
Yeah.
man.
It's a desperate measure, okay?
And you do know, as soon as it leaves the bowl, it reverts back to its original form.
Right.
Look, okay.
yes.
That's why it's a performance check.
Okay,
Upsell.
I'm going to have to ask for another performance check. This is
Okay.
actually going to be an endurance check.
Okay.
Mm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, you mean a con save?
One moment.
No.
To you, it's a lunchable.
That's okay.
Hey, that's good!
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking great. Woo!
So that to me, that's a crit.
Yeah.
That's a critical
That's a bit-
success.
That's a crit, and he's like, seems pretty tasty. I think I will.
Yay!
You have yourself a doll. I
gem.
do.
Yeah.
They all bow to you.
So I hand them the
Leave.
bowl.
Yeah.
Oh.
To adventure you go.
To adventure. Oh.
Alright, so you managed to retain one of your your gemstone.
Woo.
What are you gonna do now?
Well, now we have 4. Hopefully. We need what? 3 more? 2 more? How many
You're
was
doing-
There are
in
7
fact-
chaos emeralds.
I
There's how
searched
many?
for more?
7.
7?
Mm.
I take it you all get back together then?
Yeah.
So you all get back together with your respective 3 chaos emeralds in this from this town.
Whee.
Wait, 3.
Or 4.
Oh, we have 4.
Yeah. Morky has one.
Oh, you all managed to get one? I thought
Yeah.
someone
Yeah,
failed.
everyone succeeded.
Oh, okay, yeah, then with your 4.
Woo. So now we have 4.
So since this is wild and wacky,
Uh-huh.
as a wizard,
Into Barman.
this is a question for the GM. I want to cast the level 4 spell Mordekainen's Faithful Hound.
Yeah.
But instead of it being a hound, can it be a gnome They can sniff out gemstones.
Sure.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast that.
All right. So now you have a gnome. He's a naked, hairy gnome.
That's okay.
You're not quite sure it's a gnome. You think it might actually be a tiny Sasquatch
That's okay. All
or
right.
a baby Sasquatch.
Okay,
You're
little
not really
hound.
sure that the spell actually succeeded.
Right. Now you're my faithful hound. You need
What's
to
my name?
find us.
Who
Your
am I?
name. Your name is Murphy.
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 Okay, Murphy, focus. Look. Focus. Focus. Hey. See this gemstone? See this gemstone? See? Sniff it?
Yeah,
Smell it?
Yeah.
Right. I need you to go find more.
More,
Ready?
more.
Go find them. Go.
Who
I'm
am
not gonna-
I? And pounds his wolf.
No, not these ones, not these ones, not
He
these
jumps
ones.
wolf and pins him to the floor.
No, not these
No,
ones.
no. Murphy. No. Come here.
Let me throw it to you.
Not these ones. Not these ones. Go find
No.
more. Go fetch.
Fetch,
and-
fetch. He looks around
Go
for,
fetch. Yeah.
for the orb thrown
Find it.
around.
No, go find.
Find.
Find more. Find gems.
Find
Find
more?
gems. Find gems.
Gems.
Go find.
Gems.
Yeah,
Okay,
sniff
I'll
them
find
out.
gems.
Go find.
He gallops away.
Okay, I'm gonna go after him. Since we have apparently 50 athletics,
Yep.
I'm
Onto
Gonna
your
go
original
after him.
athletic.
so I'm gonna go after him. I'm gonna
Yep.
follow.
Following.
Following.
So Murphy starts galloping on all fours, with his tongue out, drawl labouring the floor.
Yeah, I figured
And like,
gnomes live off of gems, so I figured a gnome's the best kind of faithful hound.
and then
And I'm going to try to use a red panda as a banjo to play a hunting song.
Performance. I'm going to need a performance for that one.
Yeah, here you go.
Oh, jeez.
You played a song known as Grandpa's Ashes.
Oh, God.
I mean, that's what happened to Papa Turtle.
Papa Turtle.
And so yeah, he's galloping, turns corners, goes through halls. You see literally a bunch of demons. You guys like, hi, and like all those kind of things. Like you go through a room that is filled with nothing but fire, but somehow you're so fast that you're fine. You go through another one which is nothing more than one of water. You glide across it. And eventually, you barge through a door. And the gnome is nowhere to be seen as he goes through the door. The room is pitch black. But all you hear is clinking on the other side.
Okay, can I cast the cantrip?
Wait, aren't we kobolds? Can't we see in
No, you're not kobolds. You're blue wombats.
Oh, right. Right.
I am going to cast a cantrip. Dancing lights, which provides light, and I'm going to spread the 4 lights out across the room so it balances the light of the room.
Okay. The whole room immediately lights up as the light refracts. You're in the equivalent of a Scrooge McDuck vault.
We found them.
Oh,
Gems?
Lots and lots of gold.
Oh.
but are there any? I'm going to.
Perception check to search for. No, investigation check to search for gems here.
Yes.
You all have to do one, I'm afraid.
Yep, same.
Okay.
That's fine.
There's mine.
I'll let Jesse do his first.
Okay. I just put that
Oh,
there for the time
sorry.
being.
Okay. This one's mine.
What's this one?
I think I threw mine in there, maybe.
No, I put no. That's the one I threw. Apparently,
Oh.
you gave me your one.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
That's mine.
I'm scared.
Oh wait, who was this one?
Mine.
Who is which? Yeah.
That's Wolf.
Oh, I'm keeping that.
Oh,
no.
no.
Okay,
Put it right
this is
next to
mine.
the you
I
tried
feel like that
star.
one's terrible, Wolf.
Okay. So I will play out these 3 to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Jesse, you are at the Harlem Globetrotters right here with like going through this. You find an emerald, and you literally do it by throwing gold around and scoring left, right, and center. You do great. Everyone loves you, literally everyone.
This is the only way I got out of Bard College.
But you also uncover, like, for some reason, a naked blonde halfway buried into the thing, like long dead. No one really cares about her anyway, so she's gone.
Oh.
And then
Okay.
apparently, like, you guys, I don't know what a molten muscle is.
I have
I don't
no
know.
idea.
Either.
Hold on.
Can we
Probably
do
some
another one?
type of animal.
Let's do another
Yeah,
one.
let's just do another one.
I don't know what it is.
Oh,
Okay.
beer belly.
Really?
Yep.
Weird.
Let's not have that one.
No.
What was that?
That'd be a weird thing to find in a street.
Oh, yeah.
Vault.
Oh no.
Oh, that goes perfectly with this one.
Oh god.
Oh,
Wolf got that one.
Oh.
Okay, so I am Harlem globetrotting everything around to search for
We're
these
dead.
diamonds, and I am on point throwing the landmines away, but they
Mm.
explode when they hit my friends.
No, the thing is,
Aw.
is
Sadness.
all of Wolf's friends are dying now
oh no.
because
Oh,
of
just his
landmines,
friends.
which is all of you.
Yes.
Oh
The landmines go off.
no.
Boom,
Oh,
Steve, we were never friends.
boom,
there was
boom,
Shelly.
boom, 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 boom.
There goes Shelly.
Oh
no.
well, at least I'm going out with a bang.
Yep.
Father can't blame me now.
Well.
And now you're all basically died to landmines. Well, not you're all
Aw.
dying to landmines.
What?
How do all of you die?
Oh no.
I am the king now.
Like, how are you guys outside this campaign? Let's start with Margot.
Hold on.
If
If you can't handle blank, you better stay away from blank.
Because you're dying. You're not dead, you're dying. So you decide how you're going out here,
Oh.
Margot.
Wait,
Okay.
I don't know what that. Hang on, I need to
If
figure
you
out what that
can't
means.
handle.
grief. 5 stages of grief.
Okay. If you can't handle this, you better stay away from this.
If you can't handle catastrophic UFO drama, makes sense. You
Catastrophic.
better stay free from hormone injections. Marco, what does that mean? What happened to your character? I'm confused. What happened to your character? Well,
Spin
yeah,
us a
it's funny.
story.
It's a story. Can we make sense of this?
Something's not coming to mind immediately.
I mean, because the other thought was, you know, if you can't handle too much hair gel, stay away from Christopher Walken.
That's perfect.
All right.
We'll go with that then instead. How
Yeah,
about
that's
that?
perfect. He takes you in a dance routine.
Okay, well then I'm gonna pitch these two. Because,
I know you're trying to be funny, but that doesn't really make sense. You know.
yeah. So, yeah.
So,
This
yeah,
is how I
Yeah,
die.
that's not how you die. Angelic Christopher Walken comes and dances you off to heaven.
Oh, with too much hair gel.
Oh.
Oh, now I have to go and listen to that song.
Which one? The one where he's.
Yeah. Fuck, I can never remember the title of it.
I don't. Is that the one where he's like in like this empty building and
Yeah.
he's like, yeah.
Right, Jesse, what
I love
happens
that
with
one.
you? Coming to Broadway this season. A mulatto, an albino, and a mosquito, and my libido. Oh no.
Blue Wombat.
I mean, that does sound like a crazy friggin' musical.
So basically, he's an amputee that's forced to work on the Broadway.
Oh man.
The Bard finally made it on stage.
Yep,
Yeah.
but it's just the wrong kind of stage.
Weapon of choice.
Yeah, it's stage 4 cancer.
Oh,
Jesus.
right, let's have a look.
The definition for that is a feeling
I
of
know.
listlessness. Okay.
I know.
I didn't know.
I don't know what that
Because
definition is.
I didn't know what it
A
is. So it's,
feeling
So
of
it means
nothing.
yeah, it's basically a feeling of nothing, lethargy, blah blah blah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it is. Yeah. So you just die.
I'm like,
You
no,
just-
no, this isn't happening. Damn it, this is happening. Come on, please don't let me die.
I'll trade you some red
I'm over
pandas.
it. I'm over it.
And then
Yeah.
death.
So that is really depressing. Yeah.
It really is, but you know.
Yeah.
Right, so, but Wolf. Well, Jesse has found all of the emerald in his last moments, and has put together all the emeralds. You gather all of them, and you combine them together. And now you are the new Chaos God.
I am the new Chaos God?
You are now the new
am the
Chaos God.
I
You
am.
have averted disaster. The
Oh my
planet is
God.
saved.
I am
Power
Super Steve!
disappears. Everything reverts back to normal, and everyone is dead
Except Ember.
except Em.
Embers.
Ember will.
The
Ember
end.
was
The
smart one.
end.
Yeah, but she is permanently stuck as
Whoa.
being a blue wombat.
Dun 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 as we go into the void.